Welcome to the video podcast. My name is Florence Straka. This podcast is all about blogging as a business, my life experiences, and mindset of inspiration. I am doing this podcast and also a YouTube channel to be inspiration to women, especially women over 40 like me, who don't know exactly what is going on in the online world as I stumble upon. So I want to take the opportunity to share my experiences, my journeys, to be inspiration to you who probably is thinking of maybe starting online business or wanted to know exactly what it's about. That's what this podcast video is all about. First, I want to start with myself, telling you about myself a little bit. As I said, my name is Florence Straka. I am from Ghana, but I live in the States. I started my online business. It's just a chance that I happened to step upon. It has been a long journey. And throughout my journey, there are so many things that I have experienced. It's not that just easy that I'm starting online business and then grow all of a sudden or grow one night. It's a long process, and that's what inspired me to start this video podcast. It has been twists and turns, a lot of experiences, things I've never understood or never heard before or never seen before or never even thought it's possible. Blogging as a business, I have no idea there is anything like that. So that's what I want to share. Be inspiration, tell you my experiences and the things that you can look for if you are thinking of starting online business or starting a blog as a business, because it is possible to start a blog as a business. And those are the things that we'll be talking about on this video podcast. For me, I would say I came from Ghana and I moved to the States in 2008. Since then, there is so many changes that has happened through my life, through my journey to where I am today. It has not been easy, but it has been an experience where somebody somewhere will not understand. And just as me, I did not understand at first. But as we are all humans, we all have our path. The path that we were on, the path that we came to be, what to become. We each individual have our own unique way of what the creator or the universe has for us. So my path is what I think I am on, and I want to share that with you. Probably that can give you some ideas, or that can be some type of inspiration for you to see that we each have some greatness within us and we need to explore those. If you do not hear from somebody telling you about maybe their journey or maybe their experiences, sometimes you never really know what is within yourself. That has been those experiences for me myself, getting into this world of online business or how to make money online. If you are one of those people, I am also. I know there are people there who doesn't even know what this is about, how to make money online, or what is online business, or can you make a business online? There are millions of people who doesn't even know, just like me, until recently, that I will say probably because it's the path that maybe God wants me to go through. It's what I am on now. So those are the things that I am trying to share on this channel. It's my journey, probably will be inspiration for you if you are thinking of starting something online, if you are thinking of how do I even start? What do you do? Well, it's there. You can start something online, you can have a big business online, especially through blogging. And that's what I have started, blogging. I have no idea there is anything like that existed talking about blogging. So that's what I want to share. This first video is just a little introduction about me. Came from Ghana, 2008. Probably I'm repeating myself because this video is not going to be edited. It's just going to be raw as you hear it. So there's gonna be maybe mistakes, but I just want it to be like that, just raw, just like I'm talking to you. If I made a mistake in my talking, if I'm talking to you, I'm not going to go back to edit it. No, so I'm just leaving everything out there for you to see. And Right now, I think I got up at 4:40, and I have 9 to 5 job that I'm working, and trying to build a business on the side. Some people will call it like a side hustle, but this is actually a side hustle turning into a business because I'm learning the things you have to do to make it possible. So if I want to reverse back, I will go over how I got here. And this is going to be series that I'm going to be sharing with you. So I came here 2008 through marriage. I met my husband online, and I know those are the things that not many people hear, but it happens to me. And so we've talked for a while, and we met 2005, and then we've talked throughout a whole of 2006. And so by the end of 2006, he came to Ghana from the US, and we got married. And he has to come back to the US and file for my papers, because I know there is this myth that when you marry somebody from America, or maybe the UK, probably the UK might be, maybe you can take the person right away, but in the US, you cannot marry somebody from the US and then right away the person takes you wherever you are. They take you. No, there is a whole lot of process that goes into somebody being married to an American and then being brought to the America. So he came back to the America, filed for my papers, and it took a year and a half. I do not know how the process is now, but I remember in 2006, this was my process. It took a year and a half. And within those year and a half, I was doing the hospital test. I take so many tests. You have to take all sort of tests. They have to take your stool to see if there is anything in it. I have no idea, but those are the process, a year and a half. And before you go for your interview in the American Embassy, you have to have all these. They give you a list of all the things that you have to do. And that's what I did. I went through those things. You have to have all these things ready before you go for your interview. If not, you will not have the interview, or you have failed. And it takes a lot of time to get that interview scheduled, because everything is being done through my immigration lawyer here, and my husband sending those things to me in Ghana. And so I have to get all these things done on time to be able to have my interview, to be able to have my visa to come here. So this will be another topic we'll talk about later. If you're interested, you have to just let me know that you want to hear the full story, and I'll tell you. This is just chump it. So I didn't make this video too long. So that was my journey. When I got here in 2008, May 7th, it took me 6 months. I don't know how to drive. I have to work. I can't just sit down as a housewife, because I've been working all this while in Ghana. And so I'm an independent woman. So now I have to learn how to drive. That was another experience. And it has not been easy. So within 6 months, I've learned how to drive, and then I found a job. Within 6 months, I started working. So within 3-4 months, I learned how to drive. And then in 6 months, I found a retail job. Working in a retail, now I have to learn the money, because the US dollars is different from the Ghana cedis. Oh my goodness, that has been a challenge. It has been an interesting journey. Oh my goodness. People come at the change. Oh my, I can't tell you. I can't tell you how I got through it. It has been an experience. You cannot imagine. But I did it. And I have worked that retail job for 14 years. 14 years. I was doing part-time. I was doing full-time, 2 jobs, and going to college, doing 2 jobs, and going to college at the same time. For 4 years, I worked 7 days a week. 4 years, 7 days a week. I did not have any time off, because the college, I was taking summer classes and then winter classes. So I was doing full time for 4 years and doing both works at the same time. So for 4 years, I just been running around, running from one job, running to the next one. Sometimes I'm running late. And then from there, I have to go to college for classes. Oh my goodness. It was not easy. But I said, I'm not giving up. Since I committed to it, finish it. And I did really well in college. I was surprised. Math is one of the things that I don't like. Math is not my strongest thing at all. I even failed math in high school. I failed my math in high school. My final, I failed. So I have to start taking math in college to be able to pursue the degree that I was going for in computer forensic engineer. You need to know math. You can't just go and do that. You have to learn how to calculate things. You have to learn physics. You have to learn all that. Sometimes I took math boot camp to be able to fast forward the process for me quickly. See, this was my experience, and I am glad I did it, because now I have my degree. Now I'm not afraid of math anymore. I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of math anymore because I understand algebra now. Algebra, those clusters of numbers they put together, I'm scared. I don't want to look at it. I don't understand it, right? So everything in life, you just have to persevere, keep going at it. I didn't know I can do math. I don't understand it. You talk about math, no. Basic algebra, no, I can't do it. To talk about physics, because I have to understand basic algebra to do physics. There's a lot of calculation in physics. See, I did it. I passed my physics class. I got C. I barely passed it, but I did. Because I got the foundation from the math learning and all that. So, and in 2015, I decided to go back to college, and the journey began from there. So, in a nutshell, this is all there is. I've worked retail till now. I'm still working retail. And this is where it all started. After finishing my college, 4 years degree, now I'm thinking, what do I do now? Now what? Now that I finished my college, what is the next thing to do? And that is what brought me to this online business in 2020. I finished college in 2019, and then by the late 2019, and then beginning of 2020, I think that was in January, February, is when I stumbled upon this online business, how to make money online. I think I was going through my email, something like that, and then I found this ad. I don't even know if it is an ad or email, something. How to make money from home is what the title was. I didn't even know that was titled then. And then how to make 500 a month from home. I mean, just from home, who wouldn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to make, actually, I think it was a week, how to make 500 a week. I'm sure if you are listening to this, you might have seen those things or hear it on YouTube or on Facebook, on those ads, how to make 500 a week from home. And I think that was what sold me. And who doesn't want to do that? You don't want to leave your home. You just want to work from home and be making $500. And that's what brought me to the journey or the path or the experience I am on right now, and I'm sharing that with you. And this is just to go over things quickly for you. I think I'm going to try and then do it step by step so you can actually follow. Today's video, it's all about how I got here, how it all started, how my journey has started, how my experience has started. And I'm just making it chunk for you to see the glimpse of my life. I'm talking about my childhood. That one is a different story, and I will tell you. So this should just be a quick video inspiration for you, especially if you are over 40, because I am talking to myself through to you, because this was me. This is me. This was me, how I started. After 40, sometimes we think that that's it. I mean, we don't have anything. We can't do anything. We cannot do anything. Our life has ended. Oh my goodness, there is so much to life. So much to life. You can be 50, you can be 60, you can be 70 years old, 80 years old. You can do great things. For me, I just realized working retail, I don't want to do that for my whole life. I don't want to. I don't want to work for somebody to be 70 years old before I go to retirement. 65, I think it's 65 now is going to 70, if I'm right. Work for somebody, use my brain, my idea, my energy, my strength to work for somebody for my whole life, 70 years old, before I go to retirement. And then you don't even have anything to show for it. Because I have seen people that I still work with at my 9 to 5 job. I still work 9 to 5 job to build my business. I've seen people are in their 70s are still working. The strength is not there anymore as it used to, but they have to work. Because probably they did not plan how the future will be. They didn't plan, they didn't have anything. They are just working to, retire. And then you retire, the money you get monthly doesn't do anything. You can't even buy a cup of coffee a month with the money you are getting from the government, from your retirement, from your social security. And those were the things I was thinking about, and that's what brought me to this path, this journey, this online business, this blogging business that I started. So to make this as short as possible, that was my journey. That is just my experience, and I'm sharing. And I'll start from the beginning. Met my husband online. Moved to the state in 2008. And in 2015, I went back to college. But before then, I was doing 2 jobs, full-time and part-time. 2019 is when I finished college. In 2020, I think in February is when I found this online business, how to make money online. And then I joined the bandwagon from 2020 to this 2023. When I'm making this video now, it has been a journey, a learning process, a huge learning process for me, which if you do not have the strength, you would have quit, because it's not just as easy as it seems, or as easy as people tend to portray that the online business is great. It is great, but you have to put a lot of work into it to grow it. So if you are seeing people say how I make 100,000 a month from my blog or from my business, they forgot to tell you how they even started, how they got it to be where it was or where it is now. They don't say that, because I am now learning that these are all like marketing strategies that people use to entice you, because that's what enticed me, how to make a $500 a week from home. That's what enticed me, right? So you hear all these things, but when you started the journey, it's not that so easy. So I hope this video has been inspiration for you. I didn't want to make it this long, and this is just an introduction to my life, to my journey, to my online business, to my solo entrepreneur business, if you want to say, to my blogging journey, if you want to say. But this is just an inspiration. I've been putting this video off for a very, very long time, because at first, if you know the word inferiority complex, that is one. And then another one is I'm not an expert, but I am an expert through my own experience. This is what I want to share with you. And then what I'm doing with my blog, where my blog is now, if I'm making any money from my blog. And also I started my YouTube channels and the journey. I will share all that with you, and I'm sure this is going to be very, very inspirational to you to start something. And I think this is where I'm going to end this. I'm trying to make this every day if I can. It's a challenge for me, but we will see. Just every day something simple out to give you inspiration, to give you a mindset of anything. You can do anything online. The possibilities is endless, and I did not know that at first. I didn't. I'm still learning all the pieces that make online business. That's what I'll be sharing on this channel. Well, I have 20 minutes in. I'm sorry to make it this long, but I hope this has give you some kind of idea, thinking. It is possible. It is possible. So I'll end it here. This channel is just inspiration, my blogging journey, my life experiences. If this will be some kind of inspiration to you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and also wherever you listen to your podcast, and subscribe there as well. This is going to be interesting, and I'm sure it will be very, very, very inspirational to you. And as you see, I am getting ready to go to my 9 to 5 and then also building my side hustle. I will see you on my next podcast. Take care.